Thank you, Mr. Kanasan. I'm Takeshi Soda, Director of Oil and Gas Division of METI. And then on behalf of the co-organizers of this workshop, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to all speakers and also the Asia Systems Network for their support and everyone who has helped make this workshop possible. Not to mention, climate change is an urgent issue that the entire world must work together. In order to achieve the compatibility with economic growth, it is essential to realize green transformation we call GX, which links to emission reductions to economic growth and development. Based on this idea, Japan is supporting diverse and realistic energy transitions that utilize all energy resources and technologies, taking into account of the circumstances of each country in order to achieve economic growth and carbon neutrality simultaneously in emerging countries like Asia. As a concrete support, in 2021, Japan proposed a wide range of support measures, including financial support and human resource development, which is known as the Asia Energy Transition Initiative, we call AETA. Among decarbonization technologies, CCS in particular is a key technology for decarbonization in Asia region, which has large CO2 storage potential because it is no easy way to replace fossil fuel in the short term and on a large scale. Based on this idea, through the Asia CCS network, which established as a part of AT, we have set a goal of establishing a CCUS network in the Greater Asia region by 2030 and have actively held conferences for knowledge sharing and workshops for human resource development. As a concrete project, JOGMEC started a joint research project on CO2 injection in the Jatibaran oil field with Britannia in August last year. Now, JOGMEC has newly started to provide risk money support for overseas CCS projects in which Japanese companies participate. We hope that this new support measure will be much more utilized in the formation of new CCS projects. Looking at CCS developments in Japan, we have achieved 300,000 tons of CO2 injection in Nomakomai, Hokkaido in 2019. We are able to complete the operation safely and securely in the vicinity of the urban area with the understanding of the local residents. And we believe that this fact have opened up new possibilities for development of CCUS in the world. Based on this experience, we will start our concrete steps towards full-scale commercialization of CCS. Specifically, we have clearly set a government goal of establishing a huge business environment for starting CCS operations by 2030. As a result of intensive discussions we have had on legal framework and the design of governmental support for CCS implementation, we plan to finalize the CCS long-term roadmap in the near future. Based on this, we plan to develop a new registration for CCS as soon as possible in this year. As I described, government has been making various efforts to promote CCS projects. However, in order to implement CCS as a sustainable commercial project, it is essential to convert the CO2 reduction benefits into economic value and monetize that benefit. In this sense, carbon credits are one of the promising methods to achieve this purpose. Against the backdrop of the global trend towards decarbonization, the amount of carbon credits has increased significantly in recent years, particularly voluntary carbon credits. In addition, discussions at the COP have been progressing towards the concrete implementation of a market mechanism based on Article 6 of the Paris Agreement. And also in Japan, creating a new carbon credit system is under consideration in the framework of GXV, which would contribute to the further expansion of the carbon credit market in Japan. However, the use of carbon credits for CCS projects is still in infancy because there is no unified international rule or criteria as to the methodology for CCS-related carbon credits. In order to increase the trade volume of carbon credits derived from CCS projects, it is important to establish rules and methodologies for issuing and trading credits as soon as possible and to harmonize these contents among various schemes and frameworks in the world. In this two-day workshop, leading experts in the field of CCS and carbon credits will present the latest global trends in the field of carbon credit and their knowledge that will be helpful in considering the use of carbon credits for CCS projects. I hope that this workshop will help to build momentum for the use of carbon credits in CCS projects in Asia, and also hope that carbon credits will spread and take root as a means of monetizing CCS projects. Again, thank you for joining this workshop. Please enjoy. Enjoy. Thank you very much.